What's up, guys?
Hello,
What's up? What's
welcome
up?
back. Welcome back. Episode 3 of Against the Odds with the
Yo,
Eels.
welcome, welcome, welcome.
Round one officially done, and what a weekend of
Oh,
footy was it?
mate, it was good. It was good to
Yeah,
have
it was
footy
good.
back, man.
Oh
It
man,
was good to have footy back.
and some good games in the weekend as well.
Make some dangerous games in
Oh,
the
some
weekend, man.
dangerous. Well, you could tell we went 0 for 5 for our betting in the weekend.
I was close on some.
Yeah, we're quite close on a few, and some games were miles off. So the first game we'll run through from last weekend was 52 for Storms and Eels.
Stormy
Wow.
just came in with the clutch, man. Came in clutch.
Just like what, 24 years in a row, they've not lost a round one game. It's
Man,
the Storms.
oh.
And everyone, including me, got fooled by the Eels in preseason, mate. Everyone thought they were going to get up.
Oh, mate.
Mate, there were good signs, though.
This
Eels got
new
yellow
age
carded,
male's
and then
having
they
a crack
scored
at a
while they
wax
had a
back
yellow
and
card
scat.
player.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I just knew it was going to be a high scoring game.
Yeah, well,
But like that, I should have known to put Grant on my card.
yeah.
Come on, that
Oh,
man
yeah, we
never
were talking about
disappoints, man.
Eric Grant, and
That
he
guy,
scores well against the Eels.
man, a
Well,
double,
yeah, double.
mate.
Yeah. Well, it was a good game from the Eels. I went 1 for 2 on the betting. I had Eels plus 6.5. It didn't hit. I had Moses Leo, and he's a good player.
Oh, mate,
On my
yeah, I gotta rate him. He's pretty good,
yeah, I
man.
think he's got that centre spot locked. And then you were 2 for 4 in the weekend, actually.
Oh, mate,
Warbrick Barlong going over for you, but you missed out on Meany and Yongi.
yeah, I just don't know what to say. Yeah,
Yeah, I think Yongi was the killer
I
there.
think he was. I think he didn't activate as much as I thought he would.
Yeah,
Like he finished off the season last
yeah.
year.
It's really worrying for the Eels, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like the second game, I didn't even want to talk about the second game. It was so bad to kick off my Friday.
Oh, why, why,
So,
why?
well, we had the Wires versus Roosters. And we got
Oh,
absolutely pumped.
no, it was a good game. It was a good
Oh,
game.
I don't know.
There was a lot of mistakes from the Roosters though, but
Yeah,
for the Warrior fans out there, well done. Well
42 to
done.
18 to the Warriors. If you don't know,
Well
if you've been
done.
living under a rock, I mean, I know we're bad round one. Like, we're so slow starters. But it's the Warriors. They had Tanner Boyd running circles around us. I couldn't believe
Oh mate, Tanner Boyd played his best game, I
it.
think.
100%. And Jackson Ford.
I
Jackson
think,
Ford was
yeah.
so good that
Jackson
game.
Ford was really good as well.
Yeah. Well, for the betting, obviously, getting a hammering, it didn't help that I went 0 for 2 for that for that slip as well. I had Roosters minus 6.5, didn't get hit, obviously. And then that Butcher didn't score for me, which is good. But
Yeah,
you were
makes it
one
a
for
lot
four
better.
that game. One
Oh
for
mate.
four.
Well,
So
who was on? Oh, I got one.
it
And
was surprising because I think all the three try scorers we thought were locks in your one didn't score. So you had Tupou, Marky, and Teddy who just missed
oh,
out.
mate, all from the Roosters,
Yeah. And
man.
then you hit on Pompey. So one for
I
four that
just
game.
knew Pompey always scores, man. I don't
Yeah.
know how,
Especially
but
at
with the
Goodby.
Warriors, there's always the centers that score.
Yeah. The centres, even Roger played so good that game. I
Ah,
couldn't believe it.
Roger, yeah.
He's so good.
You think
He's
that's his best spot
yeah.
position? Yeah,
I
yeah.
think so, especially with the Tosa Mo at the end of the year. I think he has to take one of those winger spots, especially.
Oh, it'll be a difficult decision to
Yeah.
make.
I mean, you got him at the fullback, so you don't need to play Roger out of position.
Yeah, true,
But
true.
enough with the Warriors game. I'm sick of the Warriors. Oh my god.
What a
Next
game!
game.
What a game!
Next game. What a game this next game was.
Oh, mate.
Broncos losing to the Panthers 26
26
0.
points. I didn't see that. I thought it was
Oh
close.
my
I thought it'd be
days.
close. But do you remember me calling it's either going to go one way or the other?
Yeah.
You know, it's either going to
And
be one team's going to dominate or they're going to
the
be
other.
tight. Yeah.
Well, I think you thought
I
the Broncos were going to
honestly
dominate.
thought the Broncos would be the
Yeah.
ones that dominate.
We're
Yeah.
0 for 2 for our bidding. You had Dean Mariner and Reece Walsh 2 plus.
Oh,
Didn't
mate.
hit. I had Shibasaki. Oh, and either team 1 to 12 both didn't hit. So
I was spewing when I seen the Panthers take it up. I was like,
yeah.
oh,
But when we were watching the game, we were saying it was quite floppy game from both
it
teams.
was real sloppy.
Yeah,
But I
like
mean, you know, Panthers side the standards that they have.
mm,
You know, they can just come out of the finish. You know.
it was just so shocking that the Broncos came round one at home as well and put up that type of performance.
Mate.
Like,
Well, it doesn't help when they go overseas and then,
and they lose. They lose to
yo,
Whole KR. Oh yeah, sure. Oh, good, bro.
I'm telling you, it's the emblem, mate. It's the
Yeah,
logo. I'm telling
yeah.
you, man. Jeez.
That's the curse of the logo.
Yo, I'm
Curse.
telling you. Well,
This
the
is
next game after was a bit worse.
Oh my God. The
Giants
Giants
and
50.
Titans.
50 against the Titans, 50-10. And I'll tell you what, I wasn't too bad about the game, but I think the results I had wrong. So I went 2 for 3 for betting. I had Brendan Nickero who went over early and
Yeah.
Fire Money, the winger
Oh,
from the
no.
Gold Coast. And yeah, I'm wrong about Gold Coast. I am so sorry to the Sharks supporters out there who had to listen to my shenanigans last week about how Gold Coast are going to come in and turn them over. It was such a
Maybe
poor
this week.
game.
Maybe this week.
They got the Dolphins, so I'm definitely betting with
Nah.
the Titans this week. I
Oh, you
think
going Titans?
Titans 13 plus, mate.
We'll see, mate. We'll see. My team are really high scorers.
Yeah, but you were one before that week. Missed out on Stone Street Euro, and you had the Gold Coast line as well, 11 and a
Yeah,
half.
I had to go. I was confident, eh?
Yeah, but you hit on one. It's
Just crazy.
Oh, intro, man.
Mate, it's crazy.
Yes, double, he had 2 try assists as well.
Oh,
Kicked the 40-20. He was everywhere. I think he was my
no, I
MVP
think he had three
round one.
try assists.
Yeah, 3 try assists. Like he was everywhere, man. He was so good. Well, the next game was probably the game of the round for me. Manly 28 to the Raiders 29.
That was a tight game.
Yeah,
That was really good. I enjoyed that
had
game.
everything on it.
I enjoyed that game.
And the most of all is the rookie stands up and kicks a winning field goal in Golden
Oh,
Point.
mate.
Only 4 games into his NRL career.
It's
Crazy.
the confidence, man. Confidence.
Well, that game didn't look too good for us in the betting. I mean, I was 1 for 2. I had Hamoli who went over, but I missed out on Simi Sasangi. But
Oh.
Simi Sasangi didn't have too much
No,
chances.
the thing was he didn't get enough. He didn't get the
Yeah.
ball early enough.
He was more. I should have known they're playing away. They're going to be more defensive on their side,
Yeah,
especially trying to cover for Ethan Sanders.
yeah.
So it makes sense. But you're 1 for 4 that game. Oh, 1 for 5 actually.
Yeah.
You hit on Savage, which is good. But you missed out on Tamale, Hudson Young, Simi Sangi too, and
Hudson,
Jason
yeah, I
Saab.
actually thought Hudson Young would definitely. He got shut down.
Yeah. Well,
He got shut
the second rower next to him for the Raiders, Noah Martin, he scored a double. The rookie.
So it just means he wasn't on his right
Yeah, I
game.
think everyone was shutting down Hudson Young and not focusing on Noel Martin. And there's some big reps on the kid. I mean, in New South Wales Cup, he's a try scorer as well,
Oh,
Noel Martin. So he's got their starting spot as well for the Raiders this week too. So it'll
wow.
be interesting to see.
But how good was it for Fogarty, eh?
Yeah, how good. Fogarty scored the last try to get it to get it to what was it, 2 points in? And then
What
he
a
got the penalty.
trade, man. What a
Oh,
loss. What a loss.
I think for Fogarty he can hold his head up high for the performance he had.
Mm,
And I think the Raiders will take that. Especially with the young half pairing, I think they'll take that.
yeah, yeah.
And then the last game, probably my favorite game of the weekend actually. Bunnies defeating the Finns 40-30.
What a high
High scoring
game.
game.
I knew it.
A
I called
70
it. I
point
called
game.
it. I called it.
Well, to be fair, you were so close
I'm
though.
telling you, man.
Your bets like 4-5 sucking.
I'm finally down.
I'm gonna down
I'm just taking back to the Broncos, man.
Man, you must be spewing
I
over
was,
there.
I was spewing, man.
Oh my days.
Jeez.
And all those points, and I couldn't even get a try scorer in there. I
Oh,
was 0 for 2. Yeah. I had
oh,
Dave Fafita and Connie Lemuelu. Dave Fafita got sent in. Connie scored but got disallowed.
yeah.
So 0 for 2.
Oh, mind you, that as well. Like they were shutting him down as well.
Yeah.
And he was losing a lot of the ball. A lot
Yeah.
of line breaks, man.
There was also quite a
Sloppy game. I think
sloppy
the
game.
weather. It
Yeah.
must be the weather. It was wet
It was
actually.
supposed to be a wet game as well, sloppy game. And I think the penalty count was so high as well. I
Hmm.
think everyone was just giving too much ball away. But
Hmm.
yeah, it wasn't good. I mean, for the week, I went 4 for 13 for 30.7% for my leagues.
Oh,
You were
nice.
9 for 24,
Oh, damn.
37.5%. So yeah, just we're getting there. We're getting there. I think this week, but this week we bought some stats with us. But this week we should
Oh,
be
right.
going a lot good. That's round one in the books.
Yeah, well, to finish round one, the top four in the round is we've got Storm, Sharks, Panthers, and Warriors.
Warriors top four again.
Bottom four, we've got Roosters, Broncos, Titans, and lucky last the Eels.
Eels.
Round one, all right, not bad.
Round one.
It's only round one. It's only round
Team one to play.
one. Take one.
And, yeah. You're going to losing team?
Even on the losing team,
Yeah.
yeah. And then player wise, probably Trindle.
Yeah, you can't. It's hard to go past
That
them.
that game was
Yeah.
just phenomenal. Eh?
I think round one,
He
two
does
was.
that. He does that.
Yeah.
Set up tries and then scored scored a double as well. It was crazy. And then set your half up for a try.
Yeah.
Anyone that I can think of doing that, the closest one would probably be either Hughes or Nicarima.
Yeah, the closest one I've probably seen from that's maybe like when Penrith had Cleary and
Oh
Luai as well
yes, yes,
back
yes.
then.
I can't wait to see Luai play this week. To be
Yeah.
honest.
The Tigers back again. The
No,
Tigers have a good team too.
can't wait. I can't wait.
I think my round one team would probably has to go to the Warriors. I think the way they played and how they played. I'm still fuming. I'm still salty.
To me, the Harris never disappoints.
So,
Mate.
and Hannah Boy had to play like he was freaking Cameron Smith, mate. He
Oh,
was
mate,
unreal.
mate. Well, he knows Metcalf is coming back soon, so
Yeah. Sure,
he's
reckons
got
Hannah
he's
Boy
got.
keeps out Mecca.
Well, if he keeps up the same form, mate, damn. If he can win games consecutively
Yeah,
and keep that same form, why not? Why not?
yeah, true. Well, they are missing a big player that's coming back soon as Mitch Barney. So there'll be
Yeah.
a massive inclusion into their front row. And I think my MVP for the round is probably Trindle. You can't go past him. He did
Yeah,
everything
I
that
think
game.
Trindle, yeah. I played it in fantasy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think we're gonna go over. Because
Yeah. He's always like he's probably
yeah.
the most try scoring
It's because
player.
because there's a half he attacks the line a lot.
Yeah, he's more of a runner.
Yeah,
Trindle's more of like a playmaker,
yeah.
like a traditional.
For some reason they swapped it around the
Yeah.
weekend.
Well, it works well for them. I think they need to keep doing it.
I think they do.
Yeah.
I think they do.
Well, we'll see because they had the Panthers this week, so we'll see if that works.
Yo.
But starting off in round two, we got Broncos coming in at favorites at $1.25 to the Eels $4. The line sitting at 12.5, the total points at 50.5. So they're expecting high scoring game. The stats for the Broncos, if you're looking for try scorers, Dean Mariner's 4 in his last 4 games. He's gone over.
Yeah.
4 in the last 3 games against the Eels, and the Eels conceded 2 tries down the left edge against the Storm. I think if you're looking for someone else from the Broncos, you got Reece Walsh. 6 is in his last 8 games, 4 in his last 5 in Suncorp, 2 and 3 against the Eels. And the fullback last week scored a double against the Eels, which is sore Fa'alongo. I think for the Eels,
Falong.
what a player.
I totally forgot about Falong. But he stepped up.
He,
Filled up that gap
oh,
nicely, mate.
you
I thought
couldn't
that
tell Pippy was away.
exactly, man.
Legit.
It's the confidence. Second, I think he didn't pick it up. He got serviced it
Yeah.
late. So it was an offload. He held it. He still had tackles up his sleeve about the side of the tripper.
But to be fair, they're up by like 40
But
points.
still, he has
Yeah.
that sort of confidence.
It's on your feet type stuff.
That's what I mean. Like it's easily handover there. What a
Yeah.
wait. He still had a couple more sets,
Yeah.
but this guy's like, nah, give it to me. I'll do it. And then like and then to be able to like score it like he did, I'm just like, wait.
He's the one
Oh,
to look out for this year. But if you're looking for
crazy.
stats for the Eels, Josh Adokars back into the team. He was a big miss last week. He scored 9 tries in his last 6 games, 6 tries in his last 5 at Suncorp,
Wow.
5 in his last 7 Broncos, and a left scored double his last week. If you're looking for someone Josh Adokars in the Eels, you go Sean Russell. He scored 3 in his last 5 versus the Broncos, and the Broncos conceded 3 out of their 4 tries versus Penrith down that right edge.
Hmm.
But I think the value pick here, if you're looking more into the stats, is Adam Reynolds. Old man Reynolds.
Old man Reynolds.
Walking stick Reynolds.
Old man Reynolds.
He has scored 4 consecutive games versus the Eels. And the Eels have let 3 tries down their left edge. So if you're looking for value, Adam Reynolds is to play.
This guy's calling Adam Reynolds up.
Yeah, mate.
Would you please step up? Well, for a single or dub?
For hat trick, mate.
Are you serious? Wow. Much,
Nah,
he's paying 450. Not
yeah,
bad.
so it's a good value. That's the value pick right there,
Oh,
guy.
damn.
See, we're giving you like these try scorers, and yeah, they're wingers and fullbacks, but it's the value. That's where you make your money. The
Yeah.
value pick
And then for Eels,
for Eels.
Mr. Adokar.
There's no really value pick. I mean, they're all every one of their try scorer is above $2, so even their wingers. So there's not much. Uh, Eels, man. I mean, myself, yeah, he is unreal. Adam Reynolds, two try scorers. The stake, I think this week's $25, the
Oh,
stake
yeah.
back. So yeah, we'll do the same thing. 25 this first game and then $5
Yeah.
each game after that. So yeah, the total is $9, stake at 25. You're looking at $225 in return.
Oh, that's not bad. That's
Book it
not
in.
bad.
Book it in, mate.
That is not bad. I like that. I like
What's
that.
what's your slips for this week?
This week I've got Mr. Adam Reynolds, Mr. Dean Mariner, and Josh Adokar.
Dang.
But because of that, I'm gonna chuck in Mr. Shibasaki.
Shiba Saki.
So if you guys want to get on it, it's paying $46, mate.
Oh,
Oh, mate. This guy, look at this guy, look at
yeah,
this
because
guy.
I got two of my try scorers in your bet slip, but I got two of my try scorers in your bet slip. So if my bet hits, I have to pray to God your bet doesn't hit. Oh, I
Oh.
might need to do a TikTok and change my bet there. We'll see. But yeah, that's the Broncos Eels game done. Tips for the Broncos or Eels? Who takes it?
Broncos.
Yeah, I think
Broncos.
Broncos. I think Eels have lost their past four Thursday night
Yeah,
games.
yeah.
So yeah, Broncos will take it.
Broncos got to take it 13 plus, I think.
13 plus.
I reckon it'll be a high scoring game as well.
Yeah,
I
Broncos have it as that high
reckon.
scoring game. Well, the next game, back in NZ again, we got the Warriors
Mate.
and Raiders, both of them sitting at $1.91, so break even pretty much. The line 1.5 in favor of the Warriors. Total points, 46.5. So it's not going to be too much of a high scoring game. The stats for this game, you got for the Wars, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, 5 games in a row he scored against the Raiders. So good attacking stats
Mm-hmm.
against the Raiders. Greg in his last 5 games, and the
Mm-hmm.
Warriors have scored 43% of their tries last week on the left edge where Roger's sitting. The Raiders, this is the big one, the Raiders led 75% of their tries on the right edge last week where Roger is attacking.
So he's going to get it.
So, well, that's what the stats say. But also, if you're looking for a bit more, it might be 400 more. So he's even in the last 10 games he's played, he's same stat as Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. The Wires score 43% of their tries on the left edge. He's sitting at left centre. Left centre has scored 9 in the last 10 games against the Raiders. That's a big one. And a left centre scored in 4 straight games against the Raiders. So look, if you're looking for a try scorer for the Warriors, those two are you're looking for. But if you want a value pick from the Warriors, even though he's off the
Let me
bench,
hear it. Let me
big
hear it.
Leka Halasima. Leka Halasima.
Oh,
Leka Halasima, even off the bench,
that guy
has
is crazy.
yeah, he's scored 4 in his last 4 games, 3 straight at Go Media, and you don't even worry about if he comes off the bench because in second half he scored all those 3 tries in second half,
I like that.
3 straight. For Raiders stats, if you're looking for some try scorer there, Hudson Young, he's 3 and 4 versus the Warriors. The Warriors lead all 3 tries down their right edge. Hudson Young is attacking their right edge. And the left second row has scored 3 in the last 5 games versus the Warriors.
Mm.
But the young guy who we mentioned before, Noah Martin, he's 4 in his last 4 NRL matches, and the Raiders scored four out of their 5 tries on their right side last week.
Damn.
So yeah, some big stats, some big players to look out for.
Yeah,
Big
Dolphins.
values there as
Yeah,
well.
mate, that's crazy.
So for my slip this week, I've got Adam Pompey. I can't walk past him. He's pretty much Mr. NZ.
Mate,
Every
Pompey
time he
always
plays
gets
in
in,
NZ,
man.
he scores.
He
It's so
always
crazy.
gets in. But the
So
thing
yeah,
is, like, he's not like those other centers where they have the space to give the ball to the winger to
yeah,
score. He works for his
yeah. He
tries.
creates his own chance.
He works for his tries. That's why.
What's
That's why I always say, man, if you want to pick someone, Pompey, mate.
I mean, what's there saying? You create your own luck.
Mate,
That's all Pompey does.
that's
Look,
it.
last year against the Raiders, he scored an intercept try
Oh,
on the half time.
let's
So
do
yeah,
it.
Adam Pompey. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna have him as a single leg, Adam Pompey. So I
Playing
think
safe. He's playing
yeah,
it safe.
last week I've had these bets where I've had two try scorers and one doesn't hit, one misses. In other games where I've had three try scorers, two hits, one misses. I'm just gonna play it safe, do conservative betting,
Nice,
take the single runs, and I'm
nice.
taking
Actually,
Adam
get a
Pompey.
win. Get a win.
Adam
I
Pompey,
like it.
yeah,
I like
I
it.
need to get in the positive because we're now minus $50 for the year.
Well,
So
I got five try scorers in this.
all right, so we're going different
Mr.
methods.
Different methods. Mr. Torvasashek, Adam Pompey, Mr. Klotstadt,
Chance, Nickel
yo,
Clockster.
Lekahala Sima, and Hudson, Mr. Young.
And what is that thing?
That was paying $1,255 on a
Dang.
$5 bet, boys. Come on.
So
Come on. I feel like
nice.
this is going to be another high scoring game.
Yeah, true.
Especially if the Warriors back home.
Mm,
It might be a sloppy game, but it'll be a high
yeah.
scoring game.
Who do you have tipping this game? Wales or
Oh,
Raiders? They're pretty much even, the bookies
no,
are.
I think I have the Wires on this one. I have the Wires on this one. I feel like
Take,
they're getting a little bit of momentum now.
I think I'll take the Raiders.
He's taking the
Oh my
Raiders.
god.
After last week, he's taking the
Yeah.
Raiders. Makes sense.
Think when they were down, what was it, 14 points against Manly? And they
Yeah.
dug in to scored what, 26 unanswered? Yeah, I'll take the Raiders on that one.
Mm.
Our next game, and a big game, rivalry game here.
Oh.
We got the Roosters versus the Bunnies. Roosters $1.72 favourites to the Bunnies $2.15. The line's sitting at 2.5, and the
Mm.
total points 49.5. So the stats here,
It's
you can't.
crazy stats.
Yeah,
Crazy
for the
stats.
stats here for Bunnies, you can't look past AJ. AJ is going
He's
for the
gonna
try
get
scoring record.
he's gonna get the try scoring record.
So he's 4-5, four in his last five, 12 in his last 10 versing the Roosters. So pretty much a try, almost more than a try
Mm.
game against the Roosters. The Roosters let 43% of their tries down the right edge where AJ's playing, which that left edge for the Rabbitohs is so juicy. Oh my god! And he's chasing the record. You can't go
I
past
reckon
it.
Latrell gives him one.
Yeah. And
He'll give
then
him one and he'll take one.
if you're looking for someone else for the Bunnies, you got Jai Gray. He's two in his last three games. He's three in his last three versing the Roosters, and a
Mm.
fullback scored last week versing the Roosters. But if you're looking for Roosters try scorer, I think there's two players you have to go for: Marky Mark and Daniel Tupou. Marky
I
Mark, he's seven in
went
his
for that
last.
last week though.
Yeah, but
And they got me last week,
you got to
mate.
remember last week was round one. Round one is such a write-off for the Roosters.
I know, but I always go Mark and Tupac. Mate, they always give me, mate.
Yeah, well, listen to the stats and you make up your mind. Marky Mark in his last seven, he scored seven tries in his last five games, 10 tries in his last 10 games at Allianz, four tries in his last two games versus the Bunnies. So it's pretty much two plus the last two. And Brett Wiggins scored nine in his last six versus the Bunnies. He scored six straight times at Allianz, can't go past it. Four in his last six versus the Bunnies, pretty much a bunny killer. And the Roosters scored all three tries down that left side last week. Bear
Oh,
in mind, Tupou didn't score. You had Angus Crichton and Billy Smith.
yeah.
But that left side, you can't go past Tupou. He's a try scoring machine. So who do you have for your games? Who do you like in this week?
Ah, mate, I think I might just. Oh, it's a tough one. Eh? I was trying to think of AJ. Like, definitely AJ gets in,
Yeah.
but and then I thought about it. I was like, I feel like Latrell is more likely to get in than AJ.
Mhm.
But then I'm kind of liking Crichton. So I've got, what do I have? Two, four, five. Another five
Another
stacker.
five.
Another five stacker. I've got both Roosters wingers.
Yeah.
Daniel Tupou, Marky Mark, Mr. Billy Smith himself. I don't know how he always gets in.
He's a
Pauga off the bench.
I think he's playing.
Or is he playing full, second row?
No, he'll be off the
Yeah,
bench. Yeah.
coming off the bench. And then Mr. Angus Crichton.
So what's that paying?
That is paying $201. Oh, $5 bet. That's $1,005.
Dang. So I'm going for legendary bet
He's
or
going for
legendary stats.
legendary stats.
Yeah,
Damn,
so
what sort of legendary stats are
this is
you?
the legendary bet here. Even though it's against the Roosters, I want the people to rush the field. So I'm putting AJ 2+. And just to throw a Roosters player in there because I think we're going to win the game. Even though AJ breaks the record, I still think we're going to win the game. I got Marky Mark in there anytime. And that's paying $4.75 and in return you get $23. So, two different styles of betting go off what you will, So that's going to be a big game.
So this is a big
Do you
game.
reckon the fans should storm the field?
It's a home game, eh?
Yeah, well, the NRL don't want the fans on the
I
field.
reckon they just storm the
They
field.
have to.
Just storm the
They have.
field, mate.
They can't find all of yous, mate.
No, take over, man.
Yeah,
Take
take it
over.
over. Yeah, I saw this thing online. Imagine AJ goes over for a second try. Everyone storms the field. And then after everyone leaves, they call in the bunker.
They call in the bunker.
They call in the bunker.
Oh,
What the biggest buzzkill ever. They bring it up on the bunker and AJ puts his foot on the line.
who would do that? Because he only needs one more to beat it, doesn't he?
He needs one more to tie, and then he needs two to beat the record. So that's why I went AJ 2+.
Man, what a bit. I like that bit.
Yeah,
That
legendary
bit.
bit. That's the legendary bit. Record breaking
I
bit,
like
actually.
that bit.
Our next game, Tigers versus the Cowboys. Tigers coming in at $1.60 favorites against the Cowboys $2.35. The line sitting at 4.5 and the total points 51.5. So they think it's going to be a high scoring game.
Mm.
I mean, the stats here, if you're looking for a lot, you can't go past Murray Taulagi. He scored 7 in his last 6 games, scored 10 tries in his last 7 versus the West Tigers, and the left winger has scored 7 times in the last 10 games versus the Tigers. If you're looking for Tiger stats, Luke Low Lily,
Yep.
he's the Tigers, I think, left winger. 3 straight games scoring on the left wing. And left wing was the top try scorer for the Tigers last year in 2025. And the left wing has scored 8 out of 8 times against the Cowboys. And then Cowboys, if you're looking for try scorers there, outside of Taulagi, Jackson Purdue's your man. He scored 4 in his last 5 games. Both versus the Tigers, he scored last year. And Cowboys have scored 2 out of 3 tries on the left edge in round one. But those are centers, those are wingers. I'm gonna give you the value pick here. And here's the value pick. For the Cowboys, you're looking at Tom Dearden here. Tom Dearden has scored 3 straight times versus the Tigers. Luai, who he's up against, has conceded the most tries in the Tigers last year, letting in 8 tries. And the
Oh,
right half has scored 2 out of 3 times versus the Tigers. So Dearden's the one you want to look for the Cowboys. But on the other side, the value pick for the Tigers is Luai. So they're going into here. So Luai has scored the last time at Leichhardt versus the Cowboys, and the left edge has scored 3 straight times against the Cowboys. So it's going to be a shoot off in the halves, mate.
damn.
So that's the stats for there. My slip for the week, I've actually got none of those players. I've actually gone on my own free will, and I picked 2 players that I really love to watch. So the first one, I can't wait to see because NRL debut, or what not debut, but his pretty much his starting spot now is Makasini.
Mm.
So I got him anytime. He's going to be unreal. And then my favorite player, the Cowboys, team will be Ricky. So yeah, it's a $10 bet, so it's not too bad. So your return's $50 on a
Luke, he
five
was
dollar
the one
stake.
to watch out for, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was last week when I was saying about that Knights game, and he went over. He runs a good line. He runs hard. It's what I look for in the second row, and he'll be one to look out for the Queensland selection.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see him. But yeah, that's my bet. 2 try scorers. How about you?
Ooh. I've got a four try scorer.
Yeah,
Four
go
try
on.
scorer line, and this is a battle of the halves, you know. So I like your pick. I have to put in Makasini. He
Yeah,
definitely gets it. He definitely gets in, especially mate, just give him the ball early and he gets in. Remember that trial game where he both
he bumped off everyone. He pretty much ended up tunnel.
What's that? Yeah, CD. Like feel like it's going to be a battle of the halves, and I feel like they're both going to get in on each other.
Yeah,
And Jerome does this thing where he gets into his opposition's head, and I feel like he's going to be playing a lot in Dearden's mind. But then Dearden is a class player he is. He's going to break that, and he's going to sneak in. And Mr. Lukey,
absolutely.
I
Oh, so
feel
you
like,
got my legs.
yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, is that your legs?
Oh,
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 here we
no.
go.
Well, watch out for the TikTok. It might change.
Oh,
Watch out for the Insta. Watch out for the TikTok.
should make a rule we shouldn't copy our legs, dude.
Yeah, that's all right because then there's some bits that we have the same like
Yeah.
legs. So it's
And
all right.
then when you're hit, then you're safe, and then you're just worried if the rest of the.
Yeah, the rest of the leagues. So it's going to
Oh,
be interesting to see. I think if you've got Luai and Dearden, I'm just hoping Makasini or Luki doesn't score.
oh, don't say that, mate.
But then if they do score, I still get the money back, so it's all right. But Tigers and Cowboys, who do you reckon is going to take that out?
So I feel like because the Cowboys have had a round one now,
Yeah,
so they're a bit warmed up. But I want the Tigers to take it. I feel like Tigers will take it.
yeah, I do
I,
like the Tigers.
I feel like Tigers are gonna take it 1-12.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Tigers take it 35. It's shocking. I thought it was even Luki should come to the Roosters, please and thank you. Oh my god.
Man.
Well, our next game, the Dragons hosting the Storms. Storms are the favourite at $1.36 to the Dragons $3.20. Heavy outsiders, but for heavy outsiders, the line's only 8.5. That's only one converted try,
It's not much,
two
man. It's
unconverted
not
tries.
much.
So it's
Nah.
not much. The total points is 46.5. So it's not going to be a high scoring game. So the stats for this one, for the Storm stats, you're looking at Nick Meaney. Nick Meaney, he's four in his last seven versus the Dragons, seven in his last seven on the left wing for Storms, and the left wing has scored three in his last four versus the Dragons. Warbrick's another one to look out for. He's pretty much New Zealand bound. Did you
Oh,
see he's might be heading to the Warriors?
oh, I did. I think he
Yeah,
has. Did
I
he?
don't know if he signed yet. I think they're in
Oh,
talks, but I think yeah, Warbrick might be coming. So does that mean Dallin gets dropped or Dallin leaves?
where will he go though? That's the question.
I don't know. Maybe Perth Bears. But
Oh,
Warbrick, if Warriors can sign it, there's a big coup. Especially because Warbrick's is a ex NZ Sevens player,
mm.
so he should be good. He'll probably want to come back home. But for the stats for Warbrick, he scored in his five straight games, three in his last three versus the Dragons, and a right winger has scored three in the last four versus the Dragons. So yeah, it's both wingers looking to go over against the Dragons. If you're looking for Dragons try scorer, if you're feeling the Dragons, I think
You're
Holmes
feeling the
is your
Drake.
man. Yeah, Val Holmes is your man. He scored three straight times versus the Storms, three in his last three at Wynn Stadium at home.
I like
And the
that.
money
I
man,
like that.
Christian Tuipulotu, the Mr. Make It Rain. He scored,
Rain.
he scored five straight times at Wynn Stadium, three in his last six versus the Storm. So about a 50% hit rate on the Storm. And then the left winger has scored last week versus the Storm, which was the only try they conceded last week. So yeah, not much value. Storm to be fair, the wingers fair.
Well,
Yeah,
my bet again. I'm a five. I feel like I'm a five stacker, mate. I've
yeah,
got
five stick.
five try scores a game, mate. But heavily on the Storm. So I've got Mr. Fullback Saw Fa'alongo for a double.
Four double.
I've got Harry Grant to sneak in there straight behind the ruck again.
Yeah.
Mr.
You not
Warbrick,
concerned about his injury?
who
Harry Grant, and like
nah,
you see how he got injured last week, and
I feel like he's still gonna come turn up, mate. Well, it
yeah,
depends. We'll see what happens before the game starts.
yeah.
And then
Well,
that
it's the changes.
watch out for that boy to be right there. Yeah, Mr. Harry Grant, Mr. Warbrick is
Yeah,
I do feel like he always gets over as well. And then I've got Jerome Hughes.
Jerome Hughes. That's a
I
good
do have
one.
a Jerome Hughes. I feel like he's gonna rush that line and
Yeah,
then he's gonna get in there. And then I have to put in Moses Leo.
Moses Leo. Ah, the
I have
bully.
to put him
He is so
put him
good.
in. I have to put him
So
in.
what's that paying?
That right there, my beautiful fans out there is $301.
301.
So on a $5 bet, that's 1,500.
Dang.
He's getting a bit nervous. Let's hear what he
Nah,
has.
not nervous.
Let's see what he
You
has.
got to hit the legs first. You got to leg sweep. You got to block the shots, mate.
Oh, this guy's playing a bit of a safe round, and it's
Yeah,
only
I
round two, which
think
is smart. I gotta
well,
say, I gotta
it's good
say.
because we're giving two perspectives of how to budget bet. So
Yeah, that's
you
true.
can go balls to the walls, or you can just pick up the 10 cents coin and don't walk over it. Bill, what's the saying?
I don't know,
Take care of the cents, and the dollar will take care of itself. So I think that's the approach I'm.
mate.
So
But then there's another approach, another saying that I've heard, which is penny wise, pound foolish. Oh,
what the hell does that mean? Well, what does anyone
oh.
have to do with anything, mate?
All right, what do you have? Let me hear. Let me hear. Let me hear what you have, mate. Let me hear what you have.
Oh well, I got the media to score. I can't go past those stats. I
I
mean,
was going to,
he
but I
got for seven.
don't
So I got. Well, I also got Jerome Hughes. I do
know.
like his attacking stats
Oh,
against the
yeah.
Dragons, and the way he was playing round one, like it didn't even look like he was injured the whole off season,
Mate, it
even though
looks
he
like
was
he's
carrying that
got
arm
a
injury.
robotic arm.
But
What do
he
you
was
check his
so good.
arm?
Yeah,
Scan his
so
arm
good.
and check.
Check his drugs. What do you think? How can you come back from a broken arm and then just play like that?
That's a robotic arm, I'm telling you.
So he's insane. So I got Nick Meaney and Jerome Hughes, and I've actually got under 50.5.
Mm,
So it's not bad. It bumps up the bet. So that's
under
$11
50 and
bet.
a half.
Yeah, under 50.5 points. So that's $11 bet.
So
Your
what?
return is
Going one way, the storm.
it could go Storms or
Mm.
Dragons as long as those two go over. I don't care who wins.
As long as
So
they both don't go over 25.
yeah. Well, yeah, I got under 50.5. There's $11 bet, and then the return for the $5 stake is $55. So
Nice.
yeah, see, this is what I like to see. We got two different sides of the coin, but ultimately the same coin.
Yeah, yep,
So
yep.
our next game, the Panthers versus Sharks. Oh, this is going to be a good one. The Panthers coming in at heavy favorites at $1.33 to the Sharks $3.35.
I like that.
But you got the line at 8.5 in favor of the Panthers, and the total points 42.5. So they think it's not going to be a high scoring game.
No, I feel like it's going to be a low scoring
Yeah.
game.
Well, the stats for the Panthers, you can't. Oh, sorry, mate. Oh, I'm getting nervous. No, you can't go past Alamotti. He's scored 11 times in his past 9 games, three straight versing the Sharks, and the Sharks led in a try on their left edge last week.
Yeah,
And also for the Panthers, I think you can't go past Thomas Jenkins, Milky Boy Jenkins.
right. You have to go for
Yeah,
Jenkins, mate.
he scored 6 times in his last 7 games.
Jenkins.
Seven in his last seven out in the wing, and then a left winger has scored 2 times in the last 3 games versus the Sharks. And then for the Sharks, if you're looking for try scorers, I mean, it's going to be hard to score against this Panthers. They kept the
They
Premiership
gave the Broncos.
to nil.
Now,
Then again, the Sharks look good attacking last week. But if you're looking for anyone to score, you're looking for Katoa. I think Sione Katoa is probably your man to go to. 3 times in his last 2 games. Scored the last time they versed the Panthers last year. And a right winger has scored 3 times in the last 5 games versus the Panthers. So I think that's the guy who you're looking for the Panthers or for the Sharks. But ultimately, it's going to be a tough task for the Sharks.
yeah, 100% going to
Yeah.
be a tough task. I feel like he'll be the only one to get over.
So who's that?
I've got a six stacker here, a real big one,
Oh,
six stacker. We've got both wingers for the Panthers. Both centers,
mm.
McLean, Alamotti, Luke Garner, and Sione Katoa. But yeah, that's what six stacker. I need to drop it to a five stacker. So if you'll see me repost it because I feel like it's a bit out the gate there.
See, this is that's like hotel bidding, like the stacking. My bidding because I got Thomas Jenkins and Alamotti, so I'm not much of the odds, but $5 odds at the stake, you're getting $25.
Mm.
See your hotel bidding. I'm just chicken and rice, rice and tuna, rice and tuna. I'm rationing out here,
That's it. I know. I get it. I get it. Round two.
It's
Round two. I get it.
yeah, yeah. It's a long season. I think
Yeah.
that's the main thing.
I think I'm just trying to get
The
get the
big
jitters
jump,
out.
I think
Get the
that
jitters out early, especially before teams start to develop and then
yeah,
understand their cycles and stuff. So
yeah, for sure. I think for me, I'm trying to get wins on the board early before I start going for my big ones. I think that's the main thing I'm trying to look for.
Hmm,
Just to try at least land a bit. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, Panthers Sharks should be a good game. Pretty much the attacking team of the Sharks versus the Panthers. Who you got for that game?
definitely Panthers, mate.
Panthers?
Panthers, mate.
1 to 12 or 13 plus?
30 plus.
13 plus. Oh,
30 plus.
I usually take the Sharks. Sharks 1 to 12.
Ooh.
Yeah. Even though I have Jenkins and Alamotti scoring. But I do see the Sharks. If they play like they did last week, it's going to be hard for the Panthers. But it should be a good game nonetheless.
No, no,
But
it's
our
not.
next game, we got the Sea Eagles versus the Knights. Sea
Ah,
Eagles coming in at favourites $1.56 to the Knights, $2.45. The line's sitting at 4.5, so they're giving pretty much charity to the Knights here. They think they're going to do good. And the total points at 48.5. So the stats for the Sea Eagles, if you're looking for try scorers, Lehigh Opawati's your man. He's scored 4 times in his last 4 games. A double the last time he versed the Knights. And a left winger has scored 10 times in the last 5 games versing the Knights. And then
mm.
if you're looking for another man for the Sea Eagles, you can't go past Cooler. Cooler is
I
so
love that
good.
guy. I love that guy.
Last week he was unreal. Bakula, he scored 6 straight games in a row, 10 straight at Four Pines Park. He's going for a record. I think it's 11 straight games at Manly home ground.
Oh,
So if he scores here, he ties the record.
wow.
So Coola's on 10 straight games at Four Pines Park, and he scored 2 in his last 3 visiting the Knights. But if you're looking for Knights try scorer, if you back them a little bit, Greg Marju is your man. 3 in his last 3 games, four in his last 4 versing the Manly. So he's got a good strike rate there. And the Knights have scored 60% of their tries last week on the left side, where Greg Marju is going to be at.
I like that. I like that.
So yeah, some good try scorers there, some good stats.
Really good stats there.
So I think for my bet this week, I talk about getting my wins early, and I'm just going to stand out one man, and there's Caller. I can't go past his try scoring record at Four Pines Park. I mean, 10 straight games. It's insane. Once we go,
Nice, nice.
he's paying $2.30, $5 take, you get $11 back. Early
Okay.
leagues, you've got to make up for the losses.
Mm, mm.
So what do you got this week?
I've gone a little bit more conservative on this
Ah,
one.
hotel to a bungalow.
No, now I've gone to a trifecta.
Oh, trifecta.
Yeah, so I got Mr. Cooler himself, Fletcher Hunt, and Tom Travojevic.
Oh, Tommy Turbo.
Oh,
Tommy Turbo played well
that's
last
what
week.
I
He's
mean.
looking at career best form.
Oh mate, the way he came back, I was like,
Yes.
damn, actually, this guy is actually. And then I guess moving Levi to the wing
Yeah.
actually opened up a lot.
I
So
think especially with his the Manly giving the captaincy to Tom Trbojevic,
yeah,
it's made him step up his game a lot more. Even though they lost last week, they put in an effort that they can hold up their heads
hmm,
high. So yeah, it's not bad. So that should be a good game.
nah, it should be a main game.
So who do you have this game?
I have to go Manly.
Have to go Manly?
Have to go Manly.
You know what? I have to take the Knights. I think the
Oh,
Knights proved me so
well,
wrong
you reckon
last.
Dylan Brown carries him?
I think Caleb Ponga carries it. I think Caleb Ponga, if you're talking about a fullback going back to career best form, I think Caleb Ponga is going like aiming for that Daily M. I think
Mm.
he's also committed back to NZ to the Kiwis.
Oh, that's big
Yeah,
news, mate. That's
so
big news.
that's big news for the Kiwis.
Oh,
It will be interesting to see at the end of the year with Ponga versus Kenny, who gets the fullback spot.
yeah,
Maybe Kenny starts on the bench. Who knows? But yeah, I do like the Knights. They're building to something good, especially last week. But then again, they versed the Cowboys, and I don't like the Cowboys, so it's not much. But yeah, got the Knights. And our final game of the round, the
oh,
Ferns
mate,
versing
my
the Titans.
sins,
The
mate,
Ferns coming in at heavy favourites at $1.36,
mate.
versing the Titans at $3.20. The Lions sitting at 9.5, and the total points at 56.5. So they think it's going to be a high scoring game.
It is going to be a high scoring game, mate.
I mean, if you're looking for stats for the Ferns, you can't go past Hammer. Hammer's scored 5 times in the last 3 games, 14 times in the last 9 games at Suncorp, 6 times in his last 7 games versing the Titans, and the fullback has scored 3 straight games versing the Titans.
Right.
So I think he's your man. And I think if you're looking for someone else from the Dolphins, you got Salwin Cobo. Salwin Cobo's three in his last four games versing the Titans, and the left winger has scored 8 times in the last 9 games versing the Titans.
Wow.
So the Titans just get ripped apart pretty
Yeah.
much. But if you're looking for Titans try scorer, if you think they're going to do well this week, I mean AJ Brimson's your man. He's got that number 6 spot again with Jaden Campbell out. So AJ is sitting at 3 tries in the last 3 games. Scored both times versing the Finns last year. So he likes versing the Finns. And the
Mm.
left half has scored 3 times in the last 4 games versing the Finns. So that's a weak point that the Finns have is that their left half, their right edge. So we'll see how it goes. So who do you have for this game?
Now I got my same as always, five stacker. I got Fido, the Hammer, Cobo, Farmworth, Everillo, Limuelu, and
Oh,
JD
Leroy Winfrey.
Garuma. Limuelu's back, baby. I'm telling
So
you.
what's that playing?
It's pretty low because of the fact of
Because
the
of the
favorites, yeah.
favourites.
So 126. So that's paying out $630.
Oh,
It's quite low.
I'll definitely take a page from your book. I haven't gone for the 5 stacker,
Mm.
but I think it's going to be a high scoring game. And I just got 2 players from each team that I quite like. So I got AJ Brimson and Keanu Kenny for the Titans. I think those are my two favorite Titans players playing there. I do like watching them play. And then I got the Hammer and Cody Nakarima.
Yeah.
I think Cody Nakarima's a good shout. I do like his running game and how he complements Izzy Katoa real
Yeah.
well.
It does, yeah.
And he was quite quiet last week, but I think it's quite hard when the Bunnies had such a role on them last week.
Mate, they controlled it, mate. They
Yeah,
controlled
but
it.
pretty much that's probably my highest odds bet. That's a total of $61. And a $5 stake, you're getting $305 back. So not bad. I can see all of them scoring. The one you're probably looking out for is AJ
AJ
Brimson.
Brimson,
But
yeah.
he does like scoring against the
When,
Titans.
he, when he's not when he's not quiet,
Yeah.
like like for example, last week he wasn't playing the way he normally plays. Like,
Yeah, well, he was trying to dictate the game more like
oh,
a
like
seven. He
I
just has to focus on his running game.
exactly.
That's not like and Keanu Kenny didn't have any space. He got shut down every time. I mean, KO Iro was. I think he pretty much owed money to him because KO Iro was hitting him every single time he was coming out of shape.
Oh
So, but
man,
yeah, it should be an interesting game. Should I even ask you who do you have for this game?
oh mate, Dolphins, mate.
You got the Finns?
Fins up, mate. Fins are gonna take it, bro. Fins are gonna take it.
I don't know. You just have a tough record against the Titans at home. I'm going to take the Titans 30 plus. But you guys are lucky because it's not at KO Stadium. If it was at KO Stadium's Titans will be a lot.
Mm,
But no, I think it's going to be a high scoring game. I think it could go either way. I'll just go Titans just
I
because.
reckon Dolphins 13 plus, bro.
13 plus.
Yeah, Dolphins 13 plus.
You think the Titans improve from last week?
Oh, 100% they'll improve from last week. But still 13 plus.
Yeah, so
uh,
that's pretty much the whole game this weekend.
yeah,
So
that's
we'll
pretty much
try, yeah,
us.
we'll try and post the bets up on the Insta and we'll create a post and put all our slips so everyone can follow. Check out for the Insta just in case we change our bets. I think there's a few bets I have to look
Mate,
out for
there's a
because
few stacks I need to drop down.
some of the stats need to go.
I need to put stacks down, mate. Come
I
on.
think some of them I
I
have
think
to.
round one's already finished, mate.
Yeah,
I feel like as the season goes on, the teams will get a lot tighter.
yeah,
That's the whole reason why I've been throwing out stacks like that.
yeah.
Because the teams are still trying to mend and blend
Well,
together.
that was like last year. Remember last year, like Panthers were 17. Storms were releasing the Dragons into the Finns. Like
Yeah, exactly.
early on last year, no one knew where the comp was going.
Yeah,
The Broncos, the Dolphins started 0-4.
I know. I
Like
know.
the Broncos had a terrible start.
Yeah, we'll see. And then also the Dolphins didn't make the eight, but they're the highest scoring team in the
Yeah,
comp. Like, but that's why I feel like these first couple of games is the real blend it and mend it, trying to
hmm
figure out how to work together, how to play together, especially with the new players coming across other
coming in.
clubs,
Yeah,
and taking up those real big positions. Like they're
yeah.
trying to blend in nicely.
And
But
I think also the rule changes as well.
oh yeah,
I
yeah.
think the biggest rule change that no one's really talking about is there's also that new rule change. I just saw at the Warriors game. Is that
When you're
going
competing for the
competing
ball,
in the air, you
you
can't
have
do
to
it with
use
one
two
hand.
hands.
That's so outrageous.
What
That's
happens if you compete with one hand and catch the ball?
that's the
Does
thing.
that count?
Yeah,
Or is that you it becomes a disruptor, eh?
yeah.
That's what because
That's the
the
rule
rule
book.
last year was that the disruptor one.
Yeah,
When you're pretending to go for the ball but you don't go for
yeah.
it.
You don't go for it. That's so weird because like you see it enforced hard out in that Warriors Roosters game. Marky Mark couldn't catch a high ball to save his life because of the disruptor.
Oh
But then
yeah,
you see the
yeah.
other games, they just don't call it. Like
Nah.
all they do is just tap it back in one hand. So I think it's the consistency. Also, the big rule I think is the new 6 again rule starting at the 20. It's killing the teams,
Oh,
man.
because of the fitness, man.
Yeah, because of the fitness.
Yeah,
That's the thing. It's running out of gas early.
yeah.
Like you see your Dolphins, their game, the buddies had like a 10-1 count on 6 agains.
Don't know.
But that's just only because like trying to get back fast enough. But you just can't. It's so hard for the players. I think the rule was better back to where it was when it was the 40 meter, 40 to 40.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like 40 to try line. But yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see how the teams adapt to it. Yeah, I think that's especially with the benches, 6-man bench now. I think if you're gonna add that rule, you might need to add another interchange. Like
Yeah,
instead of a
yeah, that's
like
true.
an 8-person interchange, you do like a nine sub, 10 sub.
And then plus, yeah, add the
Yeah,
attitude.
and a 5-person
Yeah.
in there.
Because at the moment, what is it, 4 person?
Four-person only can go in, and you can only rotate 8 times.
Oh, yes, it's
Yeah,
really tough enough as it
yeah.
is.
Especially when pushing like you're pushing these bodies to the limit. I
Yeah.
mean, it's entertaining, but it's getting to a point where you see the Titans. Titans were getting penalised so many times they couldn't even get the ball, and they're just so fatigued.
Mm.
But I think that's what causes high games fatigue. So we'll see how it goes. But that's pretty much our games for the weekend. Um, got anything else to say?
No, just follow us and comment down below
Yeah.
if you enjoy our stuff. If
Oh,
you're
actually,
if you're following through with some of our
yeah,
predictions,
yeah.
remember disclaimer.
It's like we're not financial advisors.
Nah,
We are financial investors.
and yes, invest responsibly.
Yeah, irresponsibly. That's the main thing.
He said irresponsibly.
If you don't have the money, please, just keep it.
There's a player of fun money right
Yeah,
now.
this is the thing. What we're doing is budget betting. We're not gonna blow our stacks and stacks. So we can do these 5-legger stacks. We could do these 10-legger stacks, or we could do the 1-legger stack. We're giving you options. We're giving you ideas to how to actually use your money wisely. And it's up to you to decide how it goes. But please feed your kids. Fill up your gas. Gas prices are going up. Just look after yourself. You know,
If he can't feed the multi, don't feed the multi, alright?
that's the thing. And look, there's other ways to enjoy the league. There's NRL fantasy, which I am doing. Not bad. I'm pretty average right now.
Yeah, that's
Ranked
true.
20K. I'm looking for a few trades, and I'll keep it up there on that. I'll try and make a team reveal soon. But yeah, but please, just gamble responsibly. And on that note, follow all my slip because it's going up. Everything's going
Mate,
up.
follow my stack. I'm telling you, mate. Stackers are
Follow the
coming.
hotel stacker.
The stackers are
Look,
coming, mate.
if you want to go hotel stacker or chicken and rice, you pick, mate. All right. Well, that's our slips for the week, and we'll come back next week and see how much money we make.
No, really. We'll keep you posted, actually.
Yeah, we'll
Huh?
actually keep you posted in the weekend.
Ah, sounds good, mate.
All right.
Sounds good. All right, DP,
Good night.
all out.
Peace.